아, 냄새 너무 좋다. 와, 대박. 와, 이거 장난 아닌데?
좀 매운가?
딱 좋아. 뭐야, 이거 뭐로 만든 거야?
참치? 팽이버섯.
맛있다. 때마다 우리 없을 때 진짜 혼자 모아야 지 와, 이거 뭐야? 엄청 진하다. 완전 맛있네.
dance for me. Easy tiger, easy, let your head down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it.
for too long. Standing here a while
맛있어.
just to take it all
되게
in.
맛있다.
Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling